Hi all, today I am using my mobile to shoot this video. Wanted to see how well I can actually do with mobile so that opening up your desktop and then shooting add to the resistance, right? And I want to have this resistance as low as possible. That's why I'm using mobile to check how well I am doing with videos with mobile, right? So today's topic is evaluation, and evaluation is always been important in software world. Whenever you do something in software and you want to productize it, before that you look at the quality, right? Is it really performing well at the user's task? That is what you need to see. Now particularly there are two types of evaluation. And one more thing, evaluations are more important in deep learning and LLM world because you are playing around with the probabilities, right? There is no exact things there. You hope that output should be good, but it's all depend on probability. What it thinks, what could be the next thing. Depending on that, lot of thing happens in DL and LLM world, and you need to be more aware how your model is performing than in simple generic programming world, right? Now, particularly, there are two types of evaluations. One is offline evaluation, another one is online evaluation. In offline evaluation, you are training the model, you yet to go to the market, or you haven't started with A/B testing kind of things. You are just training your model and see like how it is working. There are two type of evaluation people generally use to actually look for offline evaluation. One is perplexity matrix, another one is exact n. Perplexity matrix is lower the number, better your model is performing, higher the number, worse your model is performing. That's uh, perplexity matrix people look for. So it just looks for your next generated word. So let's say you are typing how are you. Depending on this how, you will get that suggestion of R. And if you look into probabilistic term, P R given the condition how, right? And whatever probability it will, if it is a higher probability, it will accept that probabilistic answer. It says R, and how well this R is predicted, depending on that your perplexity matrix will be calculated. So lower the number, better you are performing. Now another is exact n. So exact n means it takes n words into consideration. Look at your grounding data. Grounding data means how your human evaluation evaluators are saying how many words are being predicted and how well they are predicted. Simple example, if I want to give, how are you is one way to grade people, how you are doing is another way to grade people. And for human, we are always almost talking about the same thing, but machine is just a machine, right? In exact end, these two comparisons will fail because they will look for exact numbers. So you need to be very aware what kind of metric you are using and what you are targeting. Otherwise you will end up in the loop, which is difficult to break. Now these are offline metric. Now let's look at the online metric. Online metric you watch for or you look after when you actually productize. At least you are going in A/B testing or doing in your team. So those are the things you look for in online metric, right? One of the metric is engagement. You are giving some recommendations, some suggestions, and how people are adapting to it. That's the way to look for in engagement metric. If they are not at all looking at your recommendation or not accepting it, engagement is low. You need to do something to make that engagement better. Another thing is effectiveness. With your model, how things are performing, are they better in terms of latency, quality? If not, then your quality is bad, and particularly if your effectiveness is low, you need to do something about it. Yet another thing is latency, and which is quite understandable. There are certain ranges of acceptable latencies. If you are not in that acceptable latency range, particularly you will see that people get irritated and they don't use your model that much because latency is very high. So these are some of the things you look into the online effectiveness, or when you are actually performing a online metrics evaluation. So that was it about evaluations. Thank you.